Kaspa holders, don't be fooled. What's this as soon as possible? Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Chris and today we're about to do our daily Kaspa update about what happened in the Kaspa price since yesterday, in the price, in the rank, in the market cap. Also, we will see the hash rate, the top 10 addresses and the categories. Then we're going to move to the technical side of Kaspa, the technical side of Bitcoin, and we will close the video with an important message that is warning message to all Kaspa holders to do not be fooled. So if you're interested to know all of these things, all you have to do is to remain until the end of the video. And before we continue, I would like to clarify you that I'm not a financial advisor. Whatever that you are going to see in this video is my own personal opinion, my personal approach. Always do your own research before any kind of financial investment. And guys, if you're a Kaspa enthusiast, Kaspa holder, or Kaspa investor, I highly recommend you to subscribe to my channel because daily I upload Kaspa videos where I try to educate you and inform you with the latest news around Kaspa and around the crypto space. So a subscription to my channel is going to be very beneficial for you. And without losing more time, let's get back to the video and start with the Kaspa price that, as you can clearly see, we are starting at the precise point of 0.065 cents. We are 3.9% up since yesterday. And if you see the candle, guys, we closed the yesterday candle at the area of 0.064 cents. And today candle had huge volatility. Okay, you can clearly see that before a couple hours we saw, actually after the yesterday candle that closed at the area of 0.064 cents, the new candle, today candle, opened very aggressively and we touched the 0.068 cents. Subsequently, we saw massive pullback back to 6 cents area. And as you can clearly see right now, the time that we are speaking, all of this dip bought out very fast, and right now Kaspa is standing at 0.065 cents and it's looking bullish. And also the time that we are speaking, Bitcoin is looking bullish too. You can clearly see Bitcoin at $35,180. That's also helpful, and as you know, that doesn't have so big correlation with the Kaspa price, but obviously, guys, if Bitcoin is in high price, some people can find Kaspa as liquidation exit. So that's really bullish at the same time. But this parabolic pump that happened for Kaspa didn't happen because Bitcoin pumped. Okay, it happened because we saw the OKX announcement that I believe played a big role for this parabolic pump, and I warned you for that. Okay, if you go and watch my videos, guys, I warned you for days. You have been warned for this current situation that the pump that will happen suddenly without warning. If you go actually and see all my previous videos, you will see this video before 6 days. Every Kaspa investor must watch this. 0.075 cents is imminent. Before 7 days, Kaspa is getting ready to explode emergency. Before 8 days, you will see that warning to all Kaspa investors, prepare for this. And actually on this video, guys, I was speaking for that the pump of Kaspa that will happen, as it's happening right now, it's going to happen suddenly without warning. And also, you can clearly see before 10 days why Kaspa hasn't pumped yet. It was another video, and actually every day, not even those videos, but if you check the very recent videos, I was speaking that Kaspa is ready for an explosion without warning, as it's happening right now. And as you can clearly see, guys, right now Kaspa is very close not only to surpass the 6 cents area, but also to reach and surpass the 7 cents area. Really bullish. Okay, Kaspa right now is in a very bullish position, and as you can clearly see, guys, the rank is 43. Yesterday we touched the 40, rank 40. The reason that right now we are back to 43 is not because the current pump of Kaspa, is because the Bitcoin and actually the current situation of Bitcoin that is above the $35,000 area, that obviously boost a lot the altcoins, and we saw an altcoin pump. That's why you can clearly see some altcoins like Avi, like Injective, and some others that pumped a lot the last 24 hours too. So we touched the rank 40, and then suddenly some other cryptos, some other altcoins pumped in the same time. So that's why Kaspa is starting back to 43 from the rank 40. But obviously, guys, if Bitcoin will drop, mark my words, Kaspa won't follow this huge drop as the other altcoins. Other altcoins rely on Bitcoin. Kaspa doesn't rely in Bitcoin that much as you think, because, guys, Kaspa saw that in the past, while Bitcoin was in a deep bear market, Kaspa was pumping into new 88s after new 88s, like it is a bull run for Kaspa. And Kaspa is moving into the upside like it doesn't care. And also Kaspa is standing in a position rank 43 without being backed by top tier exchanges. This is a really huge move. Okay, even Avi, as you can clearly see, or Injective or Quant or VeChain or Near Protocol, these are cryptos that are backed by top tier exchanges. Almost everywhere you can find these cryptos. Kaspa isn't backed by top tier exchanges and is standing among these big and huge from a reputation, cryptos. That's powerful. Imagine what's going to happen when Kaspa will be listed in top tier exchanges. Coinbase, Binance, OKX, Kraken, because guys, in OKX we saw integration in OKX web wallet, not into the exchange. And see what happened. Parabolic pump. Imagine what's going to happen when it's going to be listed. Guys, it's going to be under rank 20 if we will see Kaspa in all of these exchanges. And these exchanges are imminent to list Kaspa. It's a matter of time. So get ready. We don't need fundraise. We don't need these things because these exchanges will list Kaspa inevitably due to its potential. Super bullish position for Kaspa. And guys, let's move straight into the hash rate because as you can clearly see from the hash rate, nothing changed significant. The hash rate is actually the same as the previous days, 56.81 petahash per second. We have the same hash rate and we will have maybe the same hash rate until the end of November, the early days of December, where at that point we will see more ASIC machines into the Kaspa network. Okay, at that period, more ASICs will be plugged into the network, something that will drive the computational power of Kaspa even more higher, and that's obviously equals to even more hash rate. And I believe that period we will see Kaspa straight to 100 petahash per second, 3 digits. That's a lot. Okay, that's huge. And the current hash rate is 53.28 petahash per second. That is also very powerful because before a couple months, like early days of August, we had 4 to 5 petahash per second. Right now we have 10 times more, and that's stable. Super bullish. Also, in 4 hours, we have the next reduction, guys, halving every month. And as we have more supply available, more total supply available, also we have more demand. And that's actually why Kaspa is pumping. Kaspa is the only project that that is inflationary. Okay, we can call it inflationary due to the rapid emission schedule, but also has insanely big demand. That's why the price is skyrocketing. This is another sign of how powerful is Kaspa. And guys, the next reward will be 156 Kaspa coins. So yeah, really bullish. And approximately we have 74% of the total supply out from the maximum supply. Really bullish too in this current situation. And let's go into the categories and do the top 10 addresses. Guys, you can clearly see it's obvious that we gained since yesterday more new investors, more new Kaspa investors. We are right now at 242,000 and above addresses. Okay, it's obvious. You can clearly see that. Also, by the 24 hours in the categories, we gain more addresses. That means that new investors came into the game, into the Kaspa game. Okay, they became Kaspians, and this is a matter of time for them to educate themselves, and maybe some of them will be Kaspa Maxis, or they will invest Kaspa massively, like 70%, 80%, or 90% of their portfolios in Kaspa. And guys, as I told you, don't rely that much in the 24-hour count. Rely more in 30 days count, because in 30 days you will see a massive increasement into the Kaspa adoption. Okay, this is really obvious. And let's move into the top 10 addresses, because guys, as you can clearly see, we don't have any significant change since yesterday. Only KuCoin, maybe either they sell or either some massive withdrawals since yesterday. I hope is the second scenario, because guys, don't hold your cryptos in exchanges. KuCoin actually lost a couple millions of Kaspa coins from this balance. As I told you, I hope to be withdrawals, not any manipulation like selling pressure or whatever. Get.io is in the second place. They actually bought 2 more million Kaspa coins. They bought maybe in the top. of this current Kaspa pump, and Mixi actually is in the same as the previous days, didn't have any huge move up and down in this Kaspa wallet. So we will keep observe that. Nothing changed. So let's move straight into the technical analysis of Kaspa. Guys, look at this beautiful bounce that happened after we actually found support here at 0.050 cents. Guys, Kaspa bounced parabolic. Okay, this bounce was phenomenal, and you can clearly see this beautiful uptrend movement. Actually, some people say that Kaspa bounced from the 5 cents area. No, the Kaspa price bounced from the 0.041 cents area. That was actually our signal in our pattern group. Okay, this is why, guys, if you don't know when to buy, I recommend you to join with us, because we are sharks. We are elite crypto investors inside of one place. So we know what we are doing. Okay, we buy massively. We got crypto millionaires, crypto experts, crypto YouTubers inside of WealthNet. We know what we do. Okay, we don't do random things. So you can clearly see that also by our bottom signals. We always buy the bottom. We never buy the top. And that's actually the warning message that I would like to tell you by the end of the video. Anyway, as you can clearly see, after the war fad that happened here, and we broke actually this symmetrical triangle, and people thought that we broke that because the technical side. No, guys, we broke this symmetrical triangle to the downside because the fundamentals are always stronger. Either it's bad or either it's good. At that period, 8th day of October, we saw bad fundamentals for Kaspa. We saw the war within Israel and Hamas, okay, the conflict. And people say to me that I do not mention this thing, but this is the reality. This is why we dropped. We dropped 20% because the war fed. I don't say that war has any correlation with Kaspa. I don't say that. Kaspa has no country, has no nationality, doesn't rely with the war, okay? It's like Bitcoin. It has no ID. It's for all. It's for all people, no matter religions, no matter anything. So, but some people did this correlation, and that's why this sell-off started. Okay, this is why we call that fad. That's why I call that war fad. Okay, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. This is what fad mean. And we saw this huge correction. And this huge correction, actually, we bought, and we started here this big uptrend, an aggressive, actually I can say that, an aggressive uptrend move. And since we found here a support at 5 cents, the bounce happened plus the fundamentals. And let's go, guys, into the second chart, that is this one. And you can clearly see that this is why, because of this chart, I told you that Kaspa has technical price target the 0.075 cents. I told you the 0.073 cents because this is actually the technical price target of this ascending triangle. But I told you that the 0.075 cents is imminent, because if Kaspa will bounce and surpass the 6 cents area, guys, the FOMO will be real, as there is right now. We have huge FOMO in the Kaspa price. That's why Kaspa is pumping, is in a continuation into a big pump. And I believe we can see, because the current situation of Kaspa is super bullish, we can see a touch point of 0.075 cents. We can go there and surpass the 7 cents area. So look at this. From that point, I gave you two choices. I was pretty sure we're going to break this resistance. I was giving more than 90% probabilities to bounce this resistance, to break this resistance and get straight to the technical price target of this ascending triangle. That's why actually I was mentioning that in all my previous videos, that Kaspa will go to 0.075 cents inevitably. But I gave you here two ways to get there. The first way was to see a consolidation phase here as we were watching, and then to see a reversal back to this support. I can say, guys, that if we would go to see here this reversal back to 0.049 cents, 48 cents, the bounce from that point would be even stronger than this current pump, because here we will have also the participation of the traders. Traders from that point would open huge long positions, okay, and actually they could drive furthermore pump into the price of Kaspa, because this current pump that happened suddenly. Okay, lots of people didn't expect this huge pump that happened, but I warned you for that, and you can go watch my videos to confirm my words that I told you fundamentals always are stronger, and if we will see an exchange listing or news from nowhere, Kaspa will skyrocket into huge levels. And actually, to be honest with you, this kind of pump was even faster than I was expecting for. I was expecting like a pump to 0.056 cents, 57 cents to stay in a consolidation like 1 to 3 days max, and then a continuation to a higher point. And actually this pump happened more faster than I was expecting for. Crazy things, okay, super bullish things. And you can clearly see that right now we are standing at 0.065 cents, and also Bitcoin is above $35,000. So that's a very powerful situation, and maybe to surpass the 7 cents area is imminent the next coming days. Okay, we can see like RSI straight to 90 points, something that obviously will skyrocket the Kaspa price straight into the technical price target of this ascending triangle. And let's move into the Bitcoin analysis, and then we will close the video with a warning message. Guys, Bitcoin is in the same position almost as yesterday, a little bit more bullish than yesterday. We closed the daily candle again above $35,000 area. This is a really powerful sign that Bitcoin situation is tend to be aggressive as the next move, like a pump to the upside into the next level, $37,000 within $40,000. But guys, as I told you, that this is not, according to my opinion, the beginning of the bull run. I highly believe we will see a crash, something that will crash the Bitcoin price back, especially to this yellow line, $31,250. And when I say crash, I don't want to put your mind into levels like under $20,000. This won't happen, obviously. Okay, Bitcoin bottom is in. This is obvious. And if we will see a crash, I mean crash from let's say $40,000 back to this $31,200, or even back for a retest of this 200 daily moving average. And I believe this is the worst case scenario, to retest this massive red line support of the 200 daily moving average. But I believe for sure that we're gonna come back, if not from that point straight, from the point, I mean $35,200 straight to this yellow line, we can see a pump up to $40,000 and then crash back to this yellow line. I believe that this previous resistance will retest as a support before the continuation of the bull run territory. And I believe, guys, the money will come into the space to build the bull run territory after the halving, not previously. Everyone is waiting this event, and subsequently they will put their money into the crypto. Obviously, that's why I believe that a crash back to this yellow line is obvious. You can clearly see here in the chart lots of times that we were testing this yellow line, and also this yellow line was very strong support of the bull run of 2021-2022. Since we broke that, we entered into the bear market. This is exactly what's happening from the Bitcoin price. As we close the daily candles above the $35,000 area, this is really bullish, and that's also bullish for altcoins and also for Kaspa, okay? Because even if it's not gonna be the best liquidation exit, I mean Kaspa, it is, even if it's small, okay? Current situation can help even more the Kaspa price to pump into higher levels and stay there, okay, and be visible. Like to see exchange listing, good exchange listing, something that CoinMarketCap will consider Kaspa reliable and will make it visible into their site. Anyway, that's for another topic. And let's go, guys, straight into the last part of the video. The warning message that I would like to tell you since the beginning of this video. Guys, don't be fooled, especially if you're a Kaspa holder right now. Don't buy the high, okay? Because right now the current situation of Kaspa is a situation of FOMO, fear of missing out. People buy like crazy in these very big high Kaspa prices. And actually, the reason that I say that is because the only way that I get FOMO is when Kaspa does a correction. The only way that you see Crypto Chris has a FOMO is when actually we see Kaspa into bottom positions. This is where I have FOMO. Okay, when Kaspa has already did a correction and actually is moving into a bottom position, not in high position as it is right now. This is where most people actually buy. This is why most people actually will buy Kaspa at $1. Most people will buy Kaspa at $5 and not now. This is why. Lots of people know Kaspa. Some people don't buy Kaspa. They don't believe Kaspa. They haven't investigated Kaspa deeply yet. And because the price of Kaspa is pumping, they never buy. They say that, oh, the price is too big. It's above 1 billion market cap and it doesn't have so big potential for the future. But in reality, guys, we are so early and Kaspa has insane big future. And these people will have to buy in $1. This is exactly what's happening in the short term too, like now. Okay, people didn't buy when actually was screaming you when Kaspa was under $1 billion or under $1.1 billion. I was telling you a pump is imminent. Buy now because you're gonna FOMO above 6 cents as it's happening. Right now we have FOMO and people buy. So here we have two categories of people, and this is the warning message that I would like to tell you. The first category is that the people that got already packed their bags. Guys, if you have an already packed bag of Kaspa, don't FOMO in these prices. Okay, if the Kaspa price will drop, then we can buy with big discount as I usually do and as we usually do in my group in WealthNet. We buy always the bottom. I never bought Kaspa above 5 cents or 0.045 cents with big bag. Okay, as you know, I do dollar cost average daily, and when I notice big correction and I evaluate the situation that right now is the perfect time to buy the lowest point of Kaspa with the rounds that I got at that period, I buy very big bag, very big. Okay, I'm an investor, I'm not here gambler, I don't buy lottery tickets. When I buy heavy. So look at these signals every time we buy the bottom, or I give these signals in WealthNet. So the last time that I bought heavy, it wasn't when actually Kaspa was in the top at 0.053 cents. I was already in huge profits. I had already big bag. When I bought when actually I evaluated the situation that this is the lowest point that maybe Kaspa will have. And I bought here at 0.041 cents. That was, as we see right now, the lowest point so far. So that's why, guys, right now the situation is on FOMO. And if you have already a big bag, please don't FOMO here. Okay, it will do a correction. The price not goes always into the upside. Always it will have a big correction, and we can see a correction like 20 or 30% as we saw on this second big rally. Okay, from the 0.015 cents area straight to 5 cents area. Then we saw correction back to 0.033 cents, and that's maybe gonna happen again. The question here is, Chris, from what point it will happen? And obviously this is unknown. Okay, I don't know. Guys, I can tell you only one thing. If Kaspa will remain from 6 cents to 7 cents, maybe we will see a correction that it won't be so big, and that correction will be on this aggressive uptrend support that is gonna be approximately from 0.056 cents within 0.058 cents at that area. But if Kaspa will surpass the 7 cents area, maybe, and the situation will be even more aggressive and we will touch the 8 cents area, maybe the correction that will happen, and maybe it can be a big correction, can happen not below the 6 cents. So as you understand, I will suggest you that if you have an already big packed bag, don't FOMO. The correction will happen, you will buy another bag at that point. But let's go into the other category of the people that didn't listen to me when I was screaming on these areas. Guys, please buy, it's super cheap, it's under 5 cents, it's super cheap. If we will surpass the 5 cents area, we will never ever come back below 5 cents. I was screaming all of these things. The videos are there, you can go confirm my words. If you are in that category that you don't have even a single Kaspa bag, then unfortunately for you, you will have to buy expensive Kaspa. Okay, you will have to buy in these areas. I will recommend you to do dollar cost average in this current situation. And if Kaspa will drop, then buy a very big heavy bag. Okay, obviously you will buy more expensive after this spam. But being inside of the train, even if it's gonna be expensive, because if you're willing to wait, like and listen all these TA guys that have no clue about what's going on with the Kaspa fundamentals, you will always be behind the train, because the next stop of this current situation will be another higher level. Maybe it's gonna be the 10 cents, 9 cents, or even higher, and you will be always behind the train, and the price will rank up all the time. So you're gonna be always behind without a serious bag, and you're gonna end up to buy the highest point. So guys, please don't be fooled. If you are in the second category, I recommend you to start doing dollar cost average daily, and if the price will drop, then buy a heavy bag, no matter if it's gonna be expensive. You lost the train from this station to another station, don't lose the next stations. Okay, be inside of the train. Anyway, this is exactly what I would like to tell you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to join in WealthNet if you're looking to build a proper crypto investing mindset. This is WealthNet. It's a Discord community with like-minded people. You will find crypto millionaires, crypto YouTubers, crypto experts, business owners, very elite and educated people, elite investors. We know what we do. You don't see here random things. We don't gamble. We are investors, serious guys. And in WealthNet, you will learn from experienced people who have already succeeded in the crypto field. And if you are looking to join via Lifetime, guys, Lifetime is the inner cycle of WealthNet. It's gonna have some more benefits. It's highly recommended if you are interested to join through the inner cycle of WealthNet, to send an email to wealthnetcrypto@gmail.com with a brief introduction about yourself. And for the people who ask me, Chris, where you store your Kaspa, the safest way? Guys, the safest way to store your Kaspa is the Tagem wallet, and not only your Kaspa, your cryptos in general. I recommend you Tagem wallet because I believe it's the best one in the field. So with the discount code CryptoChris, you will have 10% off in your purchase, in your order. Click here the link Tagem. Go up right in the corner, press get Tagem, and you will have to choose 3-card set instead of 2-card set, because 3-card set is safer. Okay, and when you are investing, obviously you will like the safest way as possible. You will have with 3 cards one more option to miss a card. So highly recommended to choose the 3-card set, and with the CryptoChris code you'll have here 10% off. So stay safe, guys, with your cryptos. Don't play around and do stupid mistakes, and because it's gonna lead you to get wrecked. That's the video. Thank you guys so much for your support. Appreciate you for every like and every comment. It means a lot to me, and I will see you all in my next video. Until my next video, your boy Chris out. Bye.